What can you expect after a year of piano lessons? Alright, I did trick you. It's not like I started from scratch. When I was a child, I completed a classical music education, which was 4 years of piano, theory, choir, etc. After that, I switched to guitar, but I've always had a keyboard at home and played a few chords here and there. When I started working on Casefile and podcasts and writing music for these shows, my piano skills came in handy. Because I could play piano, compose on piano. I jumped on that opportunity, my passion for music returned. With time, I enjoyed it greatly and got new gear, the fancy hammer action MIDI keyboards and so on. But then I realized I couldn't actually play anything. What do I mean by that? Well, yeah, I did write all that background music for podcasts, but I couldn't play a piece on a piano. So if I visit you and you had a piano, you asked me to play something, I couldn't. I've only remembered like 2 classical pieces from my youth when I was attending these piano lessons. So I said to myself, that's it, no more. I bought a few pieces of music. One of them, I think, was Coin to Your Witcher from the TV show The Witcher. And I started learning it. It was going great. The piece started sounding all right. And then I stopped. You know how it is. Holiday happened, and after a holiday I had a ton of work, and there was new TV shows, there were new video games I wanted to play. Each day when I was switching off the system, thinking to myself, should I practice now? I really didn't want to spend in the studio for another half an hour. And then when I was switching off the lights, I did glance at the keys, and I felt bad for not staying on, for not practicing. And at that point, and that was a year ago, I decided, okay, I needed help, professional help. I went online and started looking for piano teachers. I found a great piano teacher that lives nearby, 5 minutes by car. She was a classically trained tutor, which was great, which is what I wanted. So not jazz, which I just couldn't get into. I even signed up for one of the jazz piano online schools, and that didn't work. During our first meet, she looked at me and said, well, I don't know if I can teach you anything, like you sing all right on the piano. I did tell her, no, I need you to hold me accountable. We'll choose pieces that I want to play, and then every week for 30 minutes, you check if I practice. You correct my mistakes, you correct my bad habits, and you'll be there to coach me, but you'll be my accountability coach first and foremost. She agreed, so we got to work. Now, it wasn't easy in the beginning because I was stuck in my ways and I had a few bad habits that she helped me to correct, and I'm thankful for it. But most importantly, I knew practice makes perfect. And I did practice every day, 30 minutes, sometimes 45, sometimes an hour, depending on the time. But I did put in the minutes daily.
Do you find this video helpful? Well, hit subscribe and you can become a better audio producer, just like me.
So how is it going after 12 months of piano lessons? Well, it's going great. The year culminated in a recital. Where I performed in front of older students and their parents. Played a piece from Star Wars. It was great fun. It was really stressful because I hadn't performed in front of people for well over a decade at that point. But it went well, and again, it ignited in me this passion to piano playing and music. I practice daily. Sometimes when there's too much work, I slow down when it comes to picking new pieces. But yeah, I do sit down at the piano and play every day, at least for a bit. What's more important is that I play pieces of my own choosing. What I really hated about the music lessons when I was a child was all these classical pieces that I had to learn. And don't get me wrong, I do like classical music, but just there was no possibility to venture outside that and find what kids really enjoy and want to play. Apart from my piano is so much better now, I started researching piano artists and found few really great ones that I saw live, and I play their pieces now as well. That was the one that I started from a Polish pianist, Hania Rani. Great artist. I've already seen her live. She signed this book for me, and I'm seeing her live again this year. So it wasn't only about the piano playing, it was all of it connected. Love to music, composition, practice, and just being to have a repertoire of pieces to play if I happen to be at your house. Not only that, but we're already planning the next recital, and spoiler alert, I will also be performing on my electric guitar. I think of myself as strong-willed, disciplined, dedicated. And yet, we're not superheroes, and we do need, from time to time, a coach, a trainer, someone who holds us accountable, who will make us to put the hours of practice every day, every month, every year. I don't want to go to my tutor's house and then look like a fool for 30 minutes, when I'm paying for that privilege as well. If you're interested in learning an instrument, be it piano, be it a guitar, or maybe even any other hobby that requires you to put in practice, think about getting someone that will help you to look at it from a daily practice point of view. Because otherwise, we do know how it ends. On a couch with a PlayStation controller in our hands, or a new TV show playing on Netflix. I still love gaming, I still love new anime and new fantasy series and so on, but there is nothing better than sitting at the piano and finally, after days and weeks of practicing that one piece, it's flowing and it plays by itself. It is like magic with, well, hours of work behind it.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the next one, and we'll see you soon.